Everybody, and welcome back to Hackerproof HQ. We have another episode for you guys today. I know it's been some time. We're back again. Thank you for all the love and support in 2 p.m. in Atlanta. I know you guys loved it. We're going to run it back, and we have another exciting event for you. August 12th, we'll be partnering with Black in Tech. We'll have an exclusive mixer right here in Houston. Details coming soon. Be sure to RSVP, and we would love to see you guys all there again for another good time. But today we have a very, very special guest. Wale is in the building. This is a cybersecurity professional, an entrepreneur, investor, and someone that has changed a lot of people's lives by bringing them into the tech market. Give it up for Wale, everybody.
Thank God.
Glad to have you, bro.
Yes.
Glad to have you.
We thank God.
Would you like to, I know I gave a spiel, but your resume is long, and let them know who you are.
All glory to God, first of all.
Yes.
But I'm happy to be here. Like she said, my name is Wale. I'm a cybersecurity professional. I've been in the industry for the past 12 years, right? So my background is it's non-traditional like most people. I didn't study IT in school or computer science. I was a finance major, right? But I made a transition like a lot of people did into the tech industry. But definitely changed my life. I think if anybody's looking to get into anything, career change, I think there's different avenues.
Right.
Yeah.
People who get into tech, don't have to be super technical. You do go to non-technical route, go to technical route, but I think tech gives a lot of people a lot of opportunity to either make a good living or also kind of do a lot of cool things in the world. So that's what I think I like about tech. Nice. Well, that's a little bit about myself. Yeah. Like you said, I'm also into investing. I have a couple of real estate properties here and overseas. So, we thank God.
We thank God. We thank God.
So you mentioned like you started from finance. Like what got you into finance? Like was it like your parents forcing you to, you have to do finance or what? You know how Africans are usually
What got me to finance?
And what happened before the transition to what made you transition?
So, for me, like in high school, I went to a technical school, right? High school. I want to go start high school, right? I was doing machine, I was making like parts for jet engines. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but that was in high school. So it was two of us that got offers out of the whole high school. Me and my Jamaican friend. Oh wow. Only two of us got offers after high school. The company was called Precision Sensors, right? So basically, we used to use machine, like a CNC machine. Yeah. You create like parts for jet engines. So basically, we did that. I learned that in high school. So I didn't. My 4-year high school, I did maybe 2 years of like normal math, science, and 2 years of like trade.
Right.
So shout out to Bullet Havens, Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's my high school, right? Dope. But I enjoyed it. Engineer, like a machinist engineer, like a mechanical engineer. Yeah. So that was my path in high school. I enjoyed it, right? So I got stories for y'all. I got stories for y'all. So two of us got offers, Precision Sensors. I got stories, so I'll get to it. I had a work permit at that time, right? So, and it was expiring like 3 months after I graduated. Damn. When it's time for me to like continue, they say, hey, Wale, your work permit is expiring. That's when I found out that I didn't have my papers. I couldn't get my license. So, God has his own way of doing things, right? Okay? Yeah. That's not the path for you, Wale. Yeah. That's not the path for you, Wale. So, again, I was 17, 18. So I was doing like flooring, just to kind of make ends meet, right? But I learned, I was painting walls, putting up sheetrock, but I still use those skills today. My Airbnb, I'm doing painting. Yeah.
Damn.
Just those little fixing I could do myself.
Okay.
But those things didn't leave you. I could put up sheetrock. I could put up sheetrock right now. I could fix my floor, right? Right. So those are so many things I learned through that transition, right? But my sister said, Wale, you need to get into college, right?
Yeah, you have to.
I went to a 2-year college. I was doing like finance, right? So I did finance, get my associate's degree. Then I transferred to a school in New Haven. So, I enjoyed like money, like handling money. I enjoyed like looking up companies and things like that, right? So I did 2 years at community college. Then I went for a 4-year college. I did 2 years. I did finance. I studied finance, right? So just normal, doing a lot of calculus, a lot of math classes, accounting, business classes, marketing, things like that. So I graduated during the recession. Yeah. So no papers, no jobs. Yeah. I was selling I would go door to door selling knives.
Are you serious?
And I was also cutting hair. I was telling you earlier. I was also a barber. So I enjoy cutting hair. My uncles give me like $20, $40. My friends, everybody gets friends before I head out, right? So that's what I was doing during that period. Then, God willing, I was able to get my papers, right? So I got my papers. I got a job as a financial aid advisor.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So again, another thing I learned, I could help. I could say, this is what you do to get Pell Grants. This is what you need to do to get loans, subsidized loans. I learned that as well. I did that for 2 years. Then I want to do more, right? Like I was making like $40K a year. I was making $48K a year. I couldn't really
not
do
sustainable.
It's not dreams, right? Well, I had a little apartment. I had a little apartment. Chilling and stuff like that. I set it up nice. Then I did like a business analyst. I just through my experience being in finance, doing financial aid, I was making like a business. That was my first introduction to tech was like a business analyst. I worked for a company in Pittsburgh called Confluence, but they made like some kind of PDF tool. So we were just testing it before it goes to the market, right? So I did that for a year. Then this call changed my life, right? This phone call got me to where I'm talking to Hackerproof. I'm talking to Hackerproof right now.
I want to hear this.
A good friend of mine, he got his MBA. He also did a bootcamp.
Right.
Okay.
Did a bootcamp. He got like a senior IT auditor job after the bootcamp, right? MBA, bootcamp. He landed a good job. He called me. I was driving. I was in Connecticut. He called me, hey, Wale, I think I got something. We talked. He's a good friend of mine. Like when he came to the U.S., I kind of helped him out, like just kind of show him the ropes. I still to this day I still call and say thank you for changing my life. I actually taught his wife. I taught his wife. Can you imagine? I the one that taught his wife IT.
Wow.
So that's like fast forward.
Right.
Yeah.
But he called me. I was driving. He said, "Well, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I just took this boot camp, and I think you'd be a good fit because of my background and things like that." So I say less. Say less. Like he kind of helped me say, "Hey, this is what you need to do." I paid on my credit card. I didn't have bread to pay for it. I didn't have cash. I put it on my credit card. It was $1,700. Wow. That's change.
Investment,
now it's like
that's a small investment.
Goodness.
$1,700. Put on my credit card. The guy gave us payment plans. For me, I was just interested. He was teaching us security, access control, change management, backup. Like this is fun, and it was not technical. But I was fully into it.
Yeah,
right?
you have to be.
Some people they try and tell you have to be willing to make the sacrifices, right? If you want to go that route. But I was fully into it. I'm gonna finish the boot camp, right? Yeah. Within 2 months, my guy was okay. This is what we were doing like calls, interviews, and things like that, like resume and stuff like that. I didn't apply for a job. Fixed my LinkedIn. Company called me right away.
Are you kidding me?
Wow,
bro. This is before pandemic.
There's
no virtual interviews. This is you go inside. You go inside. You go inside.
And sit down in their conference room.
So a company, really awesome company, chemical company in Pittsburgh, right?
Right.
Recruiter reached out to me. Hey, we like your profile. I was working at a business analyst at that point, right? So I took the call. I left my lunch. I took the call on the car. I had my notes in front of me. Just normal recruiter conversations, right? She liked me. Hey, we'll bring you next week.
Interesting.
For an interview.
What role was this?
IT. As a staff IT auditor.
Staff. Isn't that a higher level?
No, staff is entry level.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I was okay. I wasn't thinking about the money.
you just wanted to get in.
Just get in. I didn't care about the money.
Good enough.
Money is good enough. So. Again, I was making like 65 at the
BA
at the business analyst. So gave me like 75 with like a 10% bonus yearly. So
that's good.
Like 80. I mean, I was okay. Like it's more, but I'm doing more cool things. I'm actually travel, bro.
Yeah.
Like the perks as an IT auditor was amazing.
Nice.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So what happened was they say you're gonna come meet with 4 people: the director, like 2 of my coworkers, my manager, right? Because I was prepping, man. This is life changing. I was prepping, studying, doing mock interviews. So just preparing for the interview. So I went to the interview. I've never been on a panel interview like that. So the first person I met with was like a African guy. He was giving me a hard time.
Really?
The African guy was giving me a hard time. My own brother. He
was
giving me a hard time. He was like, oh, sorry.
Trying to make it closer to your mouth.
Okay, he was like, hey, I see you don't have any leadership experience, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, like,
come on,
man. It's like, you say you stay in a role for 3 years, how come we didn't move up? I'm like, okay, it's fine, but I still push through. I still push through. Yeah. Then I met with my coworker. They took me out to lunch. They like, you know, and I had one of the
when God like, says yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, went through the interview. I was able to impress them enough. They gave me an offer, like, within a week. They give me an offer. That's how I got in. That's how I got into.
Okay. Good question though. When you go in that role, right? What was your relationship with that brother man?
No, the guy was Ghanaian. The guy like
no way.
I didn't report to him. He was on the finance side.
Oh, okay.
But he's like a finance audit manager.
Right.
I was only working on the IT side, so I didn't really.
Oh, he didn't interact with him.
But it was cool. He was okay after I got in.
Nice. Was he trying to call you on your bluff or something?
No, I studied, bro. I was prepared. I was prepared.
And I like how you talked about like just when you're getting started, it's just more so about getting into the door. And there's so much like fluff online about how when you start in tech, you can get 6 figures out the door. You can get 120, 130, 140 out the door. And I feel like because people don't get that nowadays, they kind of get discouraged from like applying or really trying. I just wanted to get your take more so on like just kind of advising people to just focus on getting in. Yeah. Focus on getting. I mean, ideally, I would love to get 6 figures and start from the top, but sometimes you really just have to start from where you start from.
No, that's an excellent question, right? Because that's what I preach in my class. That's like my students, hey, don't worry about the money. The money will come. Yeah. You should focus on just getting in. Because you get in at a staff level, they'll train you. They'll give you training wheels. They'll train wheels. That's best.
Yeah.
Right? When I first got in, 3 months, I didn't do no work. 3 months. Just learning. PowerPoint. Hey, Wale, this is how we do our audits. I still got those PowerPoints to today. Wow. I still have it.
Yeah.
See, how do you do audits? This is the controls we test. This is how we test it. This is how you set up your meetings. This is how you use Outlook. This is how templates. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm using now to teach my students.
All right.
So that's how it works, right? Just you don't need to. People want, things are expensive now.
Yeah.
People want to be able to flex.
Yeah.
You want to flex.
Yeah.
Want to buy that G-Wagon.
Yeah.
They want to
Mercedes.
They want to buy the flyest outfits.
Yeah.
But that's the wrong way to think about it. It's just like you said. It's just all about
just getting inside, getting your foot wet.
You can navigate your way once you
get
in.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the thing is people really don't understand, man. The thing is, like, everybody wants the money, right? But, like, you have to earn it. And if you're given the opportunity, you should take it. If you're in the opportunity, there's always the chance, to grow, to improve, and to also make more. So just getting your door through the foot. Like, I had somebody who was looking for a cyber job one time, right? Me and this guy were talking, was saying that, bro, he just wants an opportunity. What? He came back saying he got an offer for 70K. Should he take it? I'm like, bro, what do you mean should you take it?
Should you take it? It's a job.
Like, what do you mean by should you take it? Like, bro, you've been crying for this your whole life. Now it's here and it's not 100K, so you don't want to take it?
Oh.
Man, take it. Leverage it. 6 months. You want to move somewhere else?
You move.
But, like, take it,
you don't have to stay there.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
And you said you do IT auditing. So can you talk more about what that position entails? I know there's, like, external auditors. There's internal auditors. Which auditing do you do?
Yes, I started my career as an internal auditor, meaning I'm just doing audits for the company that you work for, right? So basically, there's regulations, there's many certifications companies have to have, like ISO 27001, SOC 1, SOC 2, right? Yeah. A company go through 300 audits in a year. That means there's demand for auditors, right? Because all the certification companies need to maintain. You think about PCI DSS for payment card industry, right? If you're taking credit cards, you have to make sure you be in compliance.
Yes.
So my job as an internal auditor, right? I focus on SOX testing, which is Sarbanes-Oxley Act that was enacted in 2002. Yeah. Every public companies are required to get audited every single year. Their financial statements, the systems that they're using for the day-to-day, those are in scope. Just think about your company, right? They probably have 100 of different systems, right? If they're making transactions, those systems have to get audited to make sure it's secured, because that's what the law says. So if you think about job security, your job security is backed by the law. It's not changing.
Yeah.
Audit. I've never had to look for a job.
Yeah.
Ever since I got into IT audit, I've never had to apply for a job.
Yeah.
I've never applied for a job.
Oh, wow.
It's always recruiters reaching out to me.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
If I apply for a job, maybe I just want to,
Test the waters.
My current job right now, I work with one of the top companies in the world. Yeah. They reached out to me on LinkedIn.
That's amazing.
Is it because of your LinkedIn structure or the type of auditing you're doing?
My LinkedIn is not. My LinkedIn is regular, bro.
Yeah,
my LinkedIn is now. Some people, they got some dope LinkedIns, but I don't. I just post my resume. Basically, I just mirror my resume on my LinkedIn. Yeah. I don't post. I don't repost dates and all that. It's just chill. But if you know the right things to put on your resume, right, you'll be on those searches every single day. I say, hey, Wale, you apply on 30 searches. You get those reports. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. So, like I said, but you asked, what's my day to day like, right? So I just make sure my companies are in compliance with whatever compliance or whatever regulations there. Like I said, it's just making sure, when a simple control, right? Passwords.
Yeah.
Right. You guys use passwords to get in your phone, to get in your computer, right? The same thing goes for these companies. They gotta have strong passwords. So. If I'm testing a control, my job as an IT auditor, I'm just going to ask whoever's in charge of that system, security-wise, hey, show me how you implement password controls, right? Yeah. When does it expire? Is it aligned with the company's policy? Is it 6 months? Is it every year? Right? So that's what I do, is just ask questions. I don't do anything technical.
Personally, I don't have the best relationship with auditors. Man.
I don't like you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
tell them we're on the same team, right? Like I'm not here to make you lose your job.
Which is okay, but some of them, bro, they be doing too much. Some auditors, bro, they can let me go into the platform, show me how I navigate this, when this happen, how I respond. I'm like, bro, at this point, you are doing too much. I thought you just needed documentation to do and report what you need. But, bro, at this point, you're making me work twice. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Yeah. And they'll come back and they'll tell you, oh, you failed. I'm like, bro, what do you mean by I failed? So
typically, trust but verified. Trust but verified. Oh, man. Literally. Yep. And you also teach courses now, too. Yes, I would say sometimes I kind of have reservations about teaching more so because I think when you tell someone that if I teach you, you get a job, it's like you kind of are indebted to them to get them that job. How did you kind of get over that leap and just say, you know what, whether it happens for you or not?
Yeah, I told her I'm not God. I can't guarantee your job. There's no way I could do that.
Yeah.
But I've known my system works. Yeah. I have over 100 testimonials. Just go watch them. If this person that was an Uber driver could take a course and get a job, why can't you? That you have a degree and you have experience in corporate. It comes down to how bad you want to change the situation. That's what I tell them. I say, I'm not going to guarantee you a job, but I know it works. So when I first started, simple thing, right? I posted on my Instagram. Is anybody interested? If you're interested in cybersecurity, just send me a DM. I got 5 students, right?
Yeah.
For me, I was just trying to teach, but I know how to do resumes. I know how to interview. So I know I could give them that additional aspect of my class, right? I have my whole program. It's a 6 weeks program. It's like bootcamp, 6 hours every Saturday for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, and I give them. For me, I want to teach you what you're going to be doing on the job. That's what my class is. That's what separates me from other. Because my students, I'm not going to no cap, right? One student, I have a on-demand version, right, where it's already recorded. He did it in 1 week. He got a job 2 weeks later.
Wow.
I have his testimonial.
That's the
how
drive,
bad you want
it.
How bad you want it.
Sometimes it was taking 2 months. He did it in a week.
That's amazing.
He needed that job yesterday.
Now he's a manager. He got his own parking space. Wow. He has his own office.
Wow. Amen.
In Dallas.
Amen.
I have his testimonials. If anybody think I'm capping, reach out to me. I'll send you the testimonials.
Yeah, easily. I've seen his testimonials. They're valid. He's very valid. And I was gonna also say, could you tell the users or our viewers if they want to sign up for your course? Is it on demand enrollment? Do you have a limit? I just wanted you to be able to tell them.
So right now I have a on demand. If you want to start today, you can, right?
Okay.
So that's the on demand version. I'm teaching a live class in October. That's what I'm gonna start doing my promotion. You guys are gonna see some promotions start coming out. So that live class is gonna be for 6 weeks. It's gonna be every Saturday. So that's coming up. I'm gonna have a Q&A session,
right,
for people that are interested, right? So that's kind of how I'm planning my class. But the on demand is set to go. I have 10 students in the on-demand class right now. So just and I love it because it also comes like mentorship, right? The class comes mentorship. Let's say somebody takes my class now. You know, I have office hours. They could book 30 minutes to an hour. And some people that will charge you for that time. It's included in my program.
Right.
Because I want you to understand it. I don't want you to be taking it alone, right?
Yeah.
And I also have a community. I have other students you can reach out to. And my students, hey, Wale, if you have any students that need help, I'm willing to help them, right?
Yeah.
So I also have a community that they could reach out to because I have over 100 people that have gone through my class, gotten jobs, and still keeping their jobs, right? Yeah.
That's
so
good.
that's we just thank God. God is using me. I'm grateful He's using me to make a difference into other people's lives.
And do you think you can retire, like from investing, from teaching? Like, do you think that you're in a position now where you could retire soon, or have you retired?
Right now, I don't think I can retire. I'm still the kind of retirement I want. So I need. I gotta work for at least another 10 years. I have to work. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Because I want to have a comfortable retirement.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I want to acquire properties.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. I think I could work for another 10 years. I have energy.
Yeah.
I have energy. I can work for another 10 years.
Yeah.
What are like tips and tricks you found to help you navigate corporate and just getting more done in a short amount of time?
For me, networking. Yeah. Like, I'm here now because I was networking.
Yeah.
Right.
I was talking to people.
Yeah.
I met Canby at another event, right? It's on the Tech Talk event.
Yeah. I think that's the same one I met you.
Just talking to people.
Guys were there,
Everybody got you be connected. You may know somebody that Wale does this. Wale does Bootcamp. You know somebody that needs.
Yeah.
So a lot of my students come from referrals.
Right.
Yeah. So and one thing I know, and there's this guy called Victor Luffenmakin. He's a realtor, right? He said one thing that still stuck to me to this day. He said if you're doing something or you have a business, everybody should know what you're doing. Every single body should know what you're doing. Because you never know. That person will get you 100 clients.
Exactly.
One person.
That's true.
I have a student, right? No cap. He got me 20 students.
Wow.
20 students.
Wow.
He was a lawyer from Nigeria. He studied law in Nigeria. Came here. He was doing like his master's. And one of his friends saw my post on Instagram. I have his testimonials too. His name is Ugo. His name is Ugo. He said that was his last $2,500.
Wow.
He was like on an H-1 visa too.
Yeah.
The company he's working for like one of the loan servicing companies.
Yeah.
And now he's doing well. He's giving me students. He's giving me students. Like, thank God.
That's amazing.
Thank God. You know, and shout out to Ugo, man.
Shout out to the
but yeah,
Ugos
so
out there.
that's kind of how it's been. It's been, like I said, networking is very important.
So you've talked about, teaching and giving your students the skills they need to get in there. It's one thing to have the skills. That's another thing to interview and be able to scale that interview, right? What have you seen and showed your students that has worked for them interview-wise? Because that's a big difference.
Yes.
Like, you can know everything, but you can't pass the interview.
Yes.
You're not going to.
Yes. No, that's an excellent question, right? For me, I've have a lot of mock interviews. I have interview questions that I've done a lot of interviews,
so
right?
you know.
I know what they're gonna ask you, right? And IT audit is very specific.
Yeah.
It's very process driven. Do A, B, C, D. You start with your planning phase of an audit. What are we gonna be doing in an audit? What is the scope of the audit? What is the objective? You can learn. You just talk about that. I like to tell them. Most audit, they just once you show them you know how to do audits, the conversation becomes about easy.
Yeah.
And because it flows. They're not going to how do you do this and that. I like to say when you do your introduction, make sure you tell them that you already know how to do audits.
Right.
So that's how my students would navigate that, right? So make sure in your introduction, make sure you know how your introduction is very important.
It is.
Introduction.
It is.
Can make or break an interview. You know that.
I know. No.
You know that. So that's what I do, and I always have one-on-one with them prior to the interview. Yeah. I have a girl that's interviewing this week actually, so I had a call with her prior. Just give her tips, like just hey, this is what you say, this is what not to say, this is what you need to work on. Write down what you're gonna say. Practice it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, she was laughing. I'm like, yo, this is serious. This is serious,
This is
right?
not a joke.
So
To the door, right.
that's what I would say is like, I prep them. I have the one-on-one interviews. I also have recorded, like all my mock interviews I recorded and I give it to them prior to them calling me. Yeah. So they're already prepared as well, along with the questions and answers. Yeah. And I'm also telling them to use AI a little bit, not too much. Use AI. You could take the job description, ask AI what are some of the questions that can come out of this, right? I know you guys are creating an app. They're creating an app that's going to help with that, so we've got to talk more about that when the time comes. But those are some of the things that I equip them with to pass the interview.
That's amazing. That's great. Yeah, I think to add into your point about the introduction, it's a lot of times what I've felt has worked for me was going into detail a lot. So I looked at JD. I know what they're looking for. If I've done it before, during my intro, I'm gonna put it in there a lot to show you that. And then by the time I finish my intro, I realize that they don't have questions anymore. So it's just more vibes. They just want to see what kind of person you are. What do you do for fun?
Yeah.
You know, I literally had an interview that was supposed to be like an hour and then like 30 minutes. And I spoke for like 15 minutes, introducing myself, showing what I did. Last 15 minutes asking me, so what kind of car do you drive?
Oh, wow.
We was just vibing, you know.
What car do you drive?
It just came out to that. So that's just a little tip I think has worked for me.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. I have a question though. So like during this whole, training and, stuff like that, what has been the most difficult situation for you in terms of like a student you're training?
The most difficult situation, right? I think there are some students, right, where they say, hey, Wale, you didn't give me a job. Or, but I will say, when you sign up for my class, there's a disclaimer.
I don't guarantee a job.
This job, there's a saying, right? Results may vary.
Yeah. Results may vary.
Yeah. Results may vary. So it's not, some students, some students they'll not upset because they already say that, right? But for me, it's like some students, they don't give it their all.
Yeah. Right. They're halfway in.
Yeah, they're halfway in. Like, but I'm trying to tell you, this is something that could change your life. It changed my life.
Yeah.
It changed my life.
And your course is specifically for IT audits.
IT audit.
Yeah. Just for the people out there.
Yeah.
Where would they find it? How much is it in case I want to switch over?
Okay, no. I mean, it's a cybersecurity, but I focus more on the IT audit part because that's where a lot of the jobs are, and that's where the demand is.
That's great.
That's where the demand is. So, like I said, the course is $2,500. The on-demand is $2,500. The live class is $3,500, and that includes your resume prep, your interview preparation, as well as on-the-job support. If you need support as after you start, it's a full package. I'm not going to charge you extra because your success is my success, right? If I get you a job, you tell your whole family.
Yeah.
Who got your job? Wale got you a job. Yeah. Let's call Wale. I have 3 people for him.
That's great.
That's it. But my goal is get them jobs because I know I'm set for life.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You said you're in the real estate industry, and like I think before we wrap up, we can touch a little bit on your real estate experience. So, do you do like single family rentals, Airbnbs? What sector of real estate are you in?
Yeah, Airbnb. So, what I'm doing right now, I bought an investment property early last year, but my goal is to do Airbnb, right? I think for me that kind of fits my vibe a little bit. Decorated nice. We have a back here. We have a golf and like a little pop-up golf in the back, a little patio in the back. But I think for me, I want to do more of that. It's basically Airbnb is paying for itself. It makes a little bit of money, a little bit of profit on there. But for me, it's long term, right?
Yes.
Long term. I'm looking more on the equity side. Right. I bought it in an area where it's it's being gentrified, right? Less than 5 minutes from the NRG Stadium, less than 10 minutes from Toyota Center.
Oh, wow.
It's right in the medical center.
I think I know what I said.
Yeah.
So, for me, a lot of people that come in here, they come in here for birthdays. Right. They stay, they take pictures, they go out, they come back. They come back at night, right? So, the house is still clean. It still maintains it. It's still in a good shape. Long-term rentals, I don't... Sometimes these people will mess up your house.
Yeah.
For
like Airbnbs?
No, the long-term. Like long-term rentals, right?
Yeah.
Like we have a tenant there.
Yeah.
For me, I want to do Airbnb because I want to be able to use my house when I want as well. So So I think there is for people that are interested in Airbnb. One thing I will say, there's a lot of competition out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it really actually scalable as much as it used to be?
There's a lot of competition out there, but if you're gonna do, you gotta do it right. Yeah. You can't half-ass on your Airbnb because you can't charge competitive rates.
Yeah.
So that's one advice I give people. You got either get interior designer to make it look nice because people look at that stuff as well.
Yeah. You got to make sure it's top tier and it could be charged top tier
if,
price.
if you guys want to come to Houston, you need a place to stay. Check out my Airbnb.
This guy will get you a job.
Link in bio.
I got you.
This guy does everything.
Thank God.
Yeah, Wale. This has been a good interview. I don't know if you guys had any other questions before we wrapped up, but usually like at the end of the segment, we want to give the host an opportunity to ask questions to us about Hackerproof. What like anything you're curious about, or it doesn't have to be about Hackerproof, but just in the landscape in general.
How do you guys connect? That's what I'm like, because it's like different people. How do you guys all connect?
How do we all connect?
For me and Daniel and Hugo, I'll say, okay, I'll start with Daniel. Daniel went to school with my brother. Oh, they live in Orlando. They all went to school in the same area and stuff.
You know, I just met your brother.
Oh yeah, you
I did. Yeah, I just met your brother.
Yeah, So like I went to Orlando. My brother, we were playing basketball. He introduced me to Daniel, and that's how we became friends. Funny enough, I met Hugo too from basketball. Me, him, and my friend Joffrey were playing basketball.
Nice.
Then we became friends. Kemby, I work with Kemby, so that's how. And Vicky came on to the team later. But it's mainly sports and gym and stuff like that. Right?
Whose idea was Hackerproof?
Daniel.
It was Daniel's idea.
Yeah.
Then he pitched it to Hugo and I was like, bro, this is a great idea. Man.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
It's amazing. And like I said, I'm not sure. My co-host talked about a podcast that we have as well.
Right.
So our podcast is just mainly about technology and finance, right? We make money, decent money in tech, right?
Right.
Some bonuses be like some people get 6 figures bonuses.
Sure.
I want a 6-figure bonus.
That's what I'm praying for now.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah. The company that I work for, my opportunity is 6 figures, but you got to perform.
Right.
I never reached it. I never reached it yet because the you have to be like
the bias. Yeah.
Basically,
the top 1%.
You got to live and breathe your company.
Work.
Yeah, but I got.
You got life, man.
But But what are you doing with that money after you make it? Are you gonna blow it out?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I spend my money, so I'm not gonna say I like to.
Yeah, you like to take care of yourself.
I like to enjoy my, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it smart, right? Like you make sure you're saving something, invest in it, put it in stock market, 401k, IRA, things like that, right?
Everything's about balance.
Yeah,
I think that's where a lot of the Hackerproof guys and team, we have a common mindset in that aspect. As yes, we make the money, but a lot of us here too are investors and stocks and all that good stuff. So it's always good to be knowledgeable financially. That way you don't blow that money and wonder where all your money went.
Exactly. So that's something we connect. Like Hugo is actually the one that introduced me to Daniel and brought me onto the show, and that's how I ended up being a part of Hackerproof.
And we had a conversation this week too.
Yeah, we did earlier this week.
Mogul talk.
More money talk.
More money talk. Wale, it's been such a pleasure to have you on this show, and I hope that you and Buki bring us to your podcast as well. We would love to be on there. And you also have to come to our event August 12th. Once again, August 12th, we're going to have another mixer. I don't know if it'll be 2 p.m. in Atlanta, like grand. But
we might change the name of it.
We might change it up a little bit, but it's going to be in Houston, Texas. If you're coming for Blackest Tech Week, please be sure to be there. We would love to meet you. We'll have great speakers, great venues, great events coming up too. And the week is filled with events. Blackest Tech Week is a great conference to be at anyway. So just come into the city just for it too. But we would love to have you on August 12th. Details coming soon. Come to the Hackerproof HQ page for more details. But Wale, you have to come. You have to come.
Yeah. If I'm in the country, I may be in Italy.
Big
I may be in Italy. Actually, I'm going to Italy.
Okay.
I'll be at Blackest Tech for the first day.
Okay. So we can connect them. Yeah.
All right.
You can connect them. But anything else before we close out? I think that's what we have. So thank you guys for watching again, and we will have more for you. See you guys later.
Shout out to Hackerproof.
Yes.
Shout out.
That was amazing.
That was a good show.
Yeah. That was a nice one, man.